Hey guys, what is going on? My name's Tyler McNabb, and this is my YFZ450R. So, as you guys saw in the last video, we got the motor transplanted into the frame, and so that is in there, and that's ready to go. And a lot of the other stuff we did is we got our wiring harness in, pretty much hooked up, got a couple things left to hook up, but all of it is mainly in there and ready to go. And so that was the biggest part of the last video, was we got our frame installed, we got our engine installed in the frame, we got our subframe installed, battery box, wiring harness, all that good stuff. So in today's video, we are going to be firing up this engine. So we are going to be getting this thing fully ready to go, and we're going to get this thing started. And so probably start off today by just getting the rest of kind of the stuff prepped. So in the last video, I talked about some of this stuff. We've got our new Pro Design intake adapter for the foam filters, as well as we have our spall fan and our radiator cap from B&R Motorsports that we're going to get installed on our freshly vapor blasted radiator, I might add. Whew, looking good. But anyway, so that's probably what I'm going to start doing in this video, and I'm going to keep the chit chat short today because I want to get this thing fired up. So let's jump right into it, get this stuff ready to go, and get this engine fired.
make you change.
Okay guys, well, this thing is ready to try to fire up. So I finally got this thing good enough to where we can try to get her started. I finished up, got my intake and all that on. So I didn't spray the filter because I'm not riding it. So plus it's like super cold outside right now. It's like the high today was like in the 20s or something. So that spray you're supposed to use it in like 70-degree plus weather anyway. So besides that, got that on. Don't have the outerwear on it either since we're just getting her started. But got the fuel tank all buttoned up, all that good stuff. Got her topped off with some Maxima break-in oil, 10W30, good stuff, as well as some engine ice coolant. Got her topped off as well. And so this thing, I believe, is ready to start. I have tried the dash. I know the dash lights up, so I know I'm getting power to that. I have not tried cranking it yet, so I assume everything's going to work. I've got all the wires hooked up. There's no extra plugs anywhere or anything like that, so hopefully we should be good to go. Yeah, I guess I'm going to set you guys up on the tripod, and hopefully we can get this thing to crank over. So let's try it out. Okay, so got this thing ready to start. I'm going to unplug the fuel pump real quick and crank it over a couple times just so we can get some oil flowing, make sure everything's good. Okay. Now we will plug our fuel pump back in. It's priming. Let's see if she fires up. Okay guys, well, there you have it. She runs, and she runs good. So it sounds just as good as when I took it apart, which is sweet. Of course, you got a little bit of smokage right when you start it up because it's burning off all that residual oil in there. But after a couple seconds, man, she was burning right. No smoke coming out of it. I did develop, there's a tiny coolant leak in this hose right here, so I may just need to get a new hose, or I don't know. I think eventually it slowed down, so I don't know if it just sealed itself up or what it was. But anyway, check the oil. She's all topped off. Once it cools off, I'll check the coolant, make sure that's topped off. But other than that, this thing is running, and I got my first heat cycle on it, and I'm happy. So yeah, everything is good to go. The engine sounded great. No loud noises, no knocks, no ticks, no nothing like that. So we're good to go. She fired right up, as you saw. First crank, and you gotta love fuel injection. It's pretty sweet. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I divided this up into 2 videos. So this is the fire up video, and man, it turned out pretty good. I'm happy with it. So still got plenty to do on the quad though. Got plenty to button up. Like I said in previous videos, I'm still waiting on a couple things. Waiting on Nerf bars, front bumper. I'm waiting on brake lines, and then of course the rear shock. As you can see, still got the old 3/4 inch plywood specialty on there, but hopefully we'll get all that stuff relatively soon, and we can go ahead and button this thing up. Right now it is currently the end of January, so still got a little over a month till probably the first race of the season. So we're sitting pretty good. I'd just like to get this thing together because, you know, you want to get it together. Plus I'd like to get a little bit of ride time on it, so we'll see. Get a couple more heat cycles on her, take her out, maybe do an hour or so of riding, change the oil, and she'll be ready to go for the race season. So thank you guys for coming and watching the last 2 videos for engine installation and engine fire up. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the series so far. I know I have. It's been a blast putting this thing together and frustrating at the same time because, you know, everything has its ups and downs. But overall, it's been going pretty good and I can't complain. So thank you guys for coming and watching. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to all my sponsors that have jumped on board this year. I've shouted out quite a few of them. But then my main sponsor, Ristler's Extreme ATV, big thanks to him for all the help he gives me. And like I've said in past videos, hit him up if you're in the greater Brazil, Terre Haute, Indy, Plainfield, Greencastle area, wherever you may be. He's a great guy to work with. So thank you guys for coming and watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.